Hey, so I'm making this video because I know there are people out there just like me who have a 1980 Toyota Corolla 4-door sedan and their window fell off the track. So mine doesn't look like it fell off the track right now. I just dropped my tool, but I assure you that it is off the track. Like there. See? This is the track right here. This is the track, and it's supposed to go on this little pivot arm, and that goes up and down and move the window. So really all you gotta do is take off these two bolts, and really it's these three, but you leave this one on top so that you can pivot this arm, and I'll show you what I mean in a minute. All you need is a 10mm wrench or socket. Okay, with these two off, loosen this one just a little bit, this one right here, just a little bit, just 1 or 2 turns, and then you should be able to pivot this arm back and forth a lot more than what you would have with these two bolts on. So regularly this pivot should only be able to go within the track, otherwise it'll fall off, well, under circumstances, normal ones. But now that you have those two bolts off, you can slide the window up with preferably 2 hands. Okay, so you want to make sure that this actually, see that ring? It usually sits, that usually sits in the hole like this. But you want to push it back and inside there so you get more leverage. And then back down here, one hand again, you want to slide this arm, focus, slide this arm back, make sure it's, and you want to slide that into there. Let me see if I can rest this right here. Alright, so I have it rested on my wrist, so you kind of push that in there, and then it's on the track. And then the only way I've been able to do the next part is if you make sure that the window is all the way down, down. And then usually when you have it all the way down, you can move the window around. You kind of notice this too, you have to push, whoa, why is it doing that? So you kind of have to push this towards around the middle for the whole, for threads to come back into vision. Otherwise they'll be over here. So you want to push the arm to the middle of the window around there, and it comes in view. And then you put your bolts back in. Make sure all 3 are tight, even the one up here that you loosened. And then you want to get something like this, silicone lubricant, where it's meant for windows and door tracks. And you take this stuff with the cap off, obviously, and you spray down here, up and down a couple times, because it lubricates the inner track. And then you should be able to put your windows up. Mine are still a little rough because my window tracks are old, but that should get your window back on track, up and down.